Hey guys, Rumblysuperset here, back again, this time doing another news update video for you guys. I know I'm a little bit late, some channels have already released information on this, or even on the Vainglory Twitter, you may have seen it. But in case you haven't, this video is for you. I am a little bit late because I've been moving into my new home. As you can see in the background, I'm finally in my own office, but it's still a work in progress. I got to put my sound foam up still. I still got a lot to do. But anyways, that's the reason why I've been kind of slow on videos and on news. But without further ado, let's talk about Grumpjaw, the new hero coming to the house he unfold near you. He is a beast of sorts, basically like a demon form of a pit bull. That's the closest thing I can think of it. It reminds me of a pit bull as far as the mannerisms, the stature. You know, it has the broad shoulders and walk like a pit bull, and even acts like, I guess, a dog, if you will. But he's not a dog. He is more so like this Attack on Titan version of a dog. I don't know. That's the first thing that comes to mind for some reason. I don't know. But anyways, he seems pretty cool. As far as his abilities, we'll be going into the video that shows his abilities. But I kind of want to reference what I think he's similar to. If you guys play League of Legends, if you guys know who Kench is, I think his name is Tom Kench. Anyways, what he does is he will grab an enemy, swallow them, walk with that enemy in his stomach, and then spit him out where he wants. Well, Grumpjaw has a very similar ability, which is his ultimate, and it's going to be a really cool mechanic coming to the house on full because it's the first of its kind, where the ability to basically pick somebody up and move and displace them where you want. So ideally you would pick them up and throw them into your turret, which will be the example they show in the video. But without further ado, let's go ahead and just show off the first teaser that was released on the Vainglory Twitter. So let's go ahead and do that.
Hungry.
Alright, so that was pretty cool. That was our first little teaser that they released, where basically it's referencing the hero that we see right here, and that he's obviously charging something. So we can tell from there he actually has a charge ability. And let's just get right to it, back to back, show off the actual video with the ability footage for you guys to kind of see what he does.
Eat time.
So there's his perk. He basically takes mitigated damage, it looks like, from those stacks that he has. Looks like he had 5 of them. And then he gains them on basic attacks. Okay, so the more he attacks, the more he gets the more he replenishes his stacks. His second one looks like it's a charge and is slow, doing CP damage, I think it did. Second ability is looks like an increased attack speed. So you activate it and it gives him increased attack speed. Well, then there's the ultimate. There it is. So he charges them, swallows them whole, and then runs around and then spits them into the turret. God, that seems really powerful. That seems like overly strong. Alright, let's see if we can actually play that again real quick. There we go. So there we go. Again, there's the passive. So he has a bunch of armor that gets depleted over time as it gets hit, but he can replenish it by hitting targets himself, as we see right now. Then he has his A ability where he charges an enemy. At the end of the charge, he does a big sweep of AoE CP damage and a slow. Then he has his B ability, which he activates and he gets an increased attack speed with that yellow glowy horns on his back. I don't know if it does increased damage. I didn't really see, but we'll have to see the actual stat changes once the notes come out. Then he has his ultimate where he just charges them, lifts them up, and swallows them whole. Then he can walk around for X amount of seconds and then spit them out. Now, I don't know if he just by default spits them out in a certain direction, maybe with the direction he's facing, or if maybe we can actually choose where that direction is before it actually spits out. I don't know. I'll have to see. I'm assuming this is just a timer, and then once the timer's up, wherever you're facing, it'll spit it out. That's what I assume. But you never know. Alright, so we'll watch this one more time so you guys can get a good glimpse of what he does entirely. Again, you guys may have already seen this on the Vainglory Twitter, but if you don't already follow them, I would highly recommend following them because you're going to see this stuff firsthand as soon as SMC releases it. So it's definitely great to see, especially if you're really excited for the updates like I am. I think it's just so funny how it says nom 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 nom. Status effect nom nom. There we go. So there we are. So the first introduction of the nom nom status effect. All right, so there we go. There is Grumpjaw. Not much more to say other than that I'm super excited. He's bringing a bunch of mechanics into the game that is highly needed. I don't want to say highly needed, but definitely the change of pace as far as how a battle can take place is definitely something that's going to be interesting, because every time they introduce a new mechanic, it always changes the meta quite a bit. Like fortified health was one. Then they had roots. Roots were great because it completely changed the mechanic of the game. And then now they have the, I guess the nom nom. I'm gonna call it the nom nom status effect. It's basically displacement, but the nom nom status effect. But there we go. As far as aesthetically, I definitely like the way they're going with this one. I've been wanting one with a lot of beast type of reference, because I've seen a lot of humanoid heroes come to the game so far, and there's been a plethora of them since, you know, it was the last one that wasn't. Flicker is even humanoid. He's an animal, but he's humanoid. I guess the last one was Fortress. The only one I can think of was Fortress that was the last one released that wasn't at all humanoid. So this will be the second beast type of hero, unless I'm completely missing one in my head that I will see in the House Unfold. So I'm super excited for that. He is a jungler, so that's going to be interesting. I think that he has potential to be a roam. I'm going to be honest. I think there's potential to be a roam because he has that A ability that has a slow, and then he has a pretty good defense, capabilities because he has the passive stacks. And then he has that displacement. That displacement's going to be crazy. Now, there might be some stat importance, though. He might have a little bit lower health, or maybe a little bit lower run speed. I don't know. So we'll have to see what those do, if they actually are going to justify even attempting roam with him. Because if he has really low health, then doing roam might not be the best for him. But if he is actually pretty tanky, which I think, based on how he looks aesthetically, he should be, then I think roam could be potential for him. It's kind of like a Fortress. Fortress isn't a through and through, roam by any means. He's actually he's technically like a jungler, but is he? I don't know. I don't even know what Fortress. No one plays Fortress anymore, except for those who aren't really in the competitive scene, I guess. Because I play him in casuals, but I don't play him in. I'm lying. I don't play Roam. Who are we joking here? Who are we kidding here? I mean, I don't play Roam. But yeah, so. But I have done Fortress CP and stuff every now and again to mess around. But anyways, we're getting off track. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this Grumpjaw video, and I will see you guys next time. Later.